Hello everybody, sorry about the delay. Something's occurring in this house.
Definitely is interference. Hi guys.
But I can't see no chat really because I've got us both on the screen. But what I'm now going to do, I'm now going to take the ladders upstairs to get them set up to the loft. Can you hear me alright? Can everyone hear me? To get them set up to the loft. Julie, turn your YouTube down.
Done. Hi guys.
I'm just taking the ladders upstairs.
Crazy. See, we couldn't have Becky down, could we? We're just gonna have to go with it. You know, keep your fingers crossed. It could be paranormal. I hope everyone's okay anyway. Hi Julie, hi Laura. Welcome. Not sure who else we've got in. Don't be shy, pop in. A lot of hard work to get to this. I'm going to put my Bluetooth in, guys. Make sure this is on.
What to do? I'm not impressed. Right everyone, what I'm now going to do is my hair that where I had the earphones. I'm now going to just quickly show you all what I will be taking upstairs into the attic with us. So hold on. Oh shit, that made me jump.
I'll let you tell her.
Yeah, right. There we're going to be doing the SB7 box with me blindfolded and Julie asking questions. I've got torches, 2 night visions, a GoPro, and in there's torches, cat balls, GoPro lights, infrared torch, infrared light for the top of the camera, what's that thing called? And a REM pod. So what I'm now going to do is connect that back on there. Right. We're now going upstairs. You've knocked your tooth out?
No. No.
I thought she said she's knocked her tooth out.
No.
Right everyone. That is where we're going to be going tonight.
We're going in the scary loft.
And I did a recording here the other day, if you've seen, if I can't get that camera on there straight. And yeah, we got some rum old EVPs from there. So if I leave you there for a minute. G'day. I've just got to go and get the rest of the stuff.
Hi, positive. Hi, me. I'm just trying to get my Bluetooth working. I don't know what's happening with Dave. Oh, sorry about this, guys. Like you know it's wrong. Rob, hello. And if you hear anything, see anything, please put it down in the chat. My Bluetooth not working. I know. I've told Becky. We're hoping it'll be better once we're in the loft. Bear with me. I'll tell you the technical problems we're having. Becky?
Yeah?
I'm going to come out and come in again.
Alright.
We'll have to let you in.
I will. I didn't want to bring all this up with me, but I'm going to have to. Ooh. Hey, Jared! Hey, my darling. Pikachu. Laura. I'm out of breath. Jared! As you can see, the loft is above me. Whew, I've only walked up the stairs, aren't I? Thanks to the 10 who's in. Sorry about the delay. What a to-do. I need to hurry up and get this laptop on charge. Where's Jilly? Here she is. Are you right? Can you hear me? Jilly? Right, everyone, what I'm going to do... I don't even know what to put my bag on my back. What? I'm going to go up and open this loft up.
Hi guys, sorry, I'm trying to sort out. Hiya bro, you okay? Just be careful on up them ladders.
Yeah. Jared, did you listen to the EVPs?
Yeah, did you listen to the hiya sweetie? The EVPs, the names coming out.
It was up in this loft that happened.
Yeah, it was in this loft. you may hear him again.
Damn, I'm up and down like a horse draws.
I'm the last one up.
Well, you all are.
We all are. She's brave woman, isn't she?
I ain't even got a torch out yet.
Go up in it.
That's a dick of me, innit? I ain't even got a torch
Nothing
out
like
yet.
a vibe, is it?
Right, everyone, your turn.
Oh, we're going up.
Well, no, I'll leave you there.
No, we want to go up, don't we?
Right, everyone's going to be dark for a moment because Dave here didn't get a torch out.
Not me. No.
Shit. Well, I did that little bag. Open the USB one for me.
Are you Yankee? Hi, thanks for welcoming. We've been away too long.
Right.
Don't forget to listen out, guys, tonight. Or see if you can see anything.
I'm just turning these all the lights out.
Thanks, sweetie. Thanks, Julie, for that. That's our new channel. Hi, sweetie. All right. Sorry, we've been here for hours trying to sort things out.
Yeah, it's been a dick.
It never works out, does it? I'm also sorry there isn't a phone.
Hold on.
Yay!
We're in.
I can't even put Bluetooth headphones in because it won't work. I don't know. Everything's going wrong. Look at her. Our soldier. Thanks, sweetie. Thank you. On the channels, there is, we have recorded it the night.
I am here.
Wish I was meeting.
Right. That's in this bit, isn't it?
Oh, thank you, Yankee. I will do the same. Back to you when I'm applied and what have you. Thank you. Oh, thanks, Julie. Thank you. Thanks, Gerard. Thanks, Tom. There she goes.
I've got to go back down. I've got to plug the extension lead in.
Oh, have you? When we went back on the videos, the amount of stuff that was coming out, crazy guys, told us to get out, like they always do, and one of them said, "Is it me? Told Becky to move." Yeah. I hope everyone's alright. It is now 25 to 1 in the morning. that you then, Becky?
Ah,
Did you kind of go, hey,
no. I was
did anyone hear that then?
I was putting the extension lead in.
Canberra.
I'm getting too old for this crowd. Right.
I think I'm a Becky meeting then. Oh, did you? Yeah. Good. Nice when someone backs you.
Hold
Hi,
on.
Sherry. Welcome, darling.
Right. And bring this up as far as that will go. Because then I put that lid on then, you see. That's it. Okay. Right, everyone. This is the loft.
I'm going to turn my mic off guys and let Becky talk.
Can you all see down there? No. Hold on. Right. This is the loft, everybody. I will be turning that light out in a moment. But we're going to sit down that other end. And if you look behind, you'll see it's only me up here. And behind me, only goes to there, no one there. And no one down the other end. But we'll be down there in a minute anyway. And then we'll be facing, and there's the hatch. So, let me get the appropriate charging stuff I need. In a moment. Quite cold up here. Oh Lord, I'm glad I put my jumper on. Come out of there, bloody hiding. Right. Put you all back up here. Right, everyone. We're now going dark. The only light that will be on will be my torch. Just plug you in. Right. We charging? Yeah. So everybody, if you see if I cover the torch up, you'll see me because of the screen's up, yeah? But when you look down there, that's what I see. Yeah? So, let me get you down there. So I'm going to show you the little bit where the hole is. Put the wrong thing in. Right. And I will say, there's not a lot of standing room here. Right, when I done the video the other day, I was sat just the other side of that hatch, where them bits of paper are, if you can see them, near my bags. Now that's where I heard that. But listening back on it, it wasn't, it was move. Oh shit. Oh come on. There you are, I ain't got time for all that shit. Right. Now, I will show you. You just get the laptop down because I'm standing on the wires. Now, shit, man, gotcha. You see me, yeah? Right. Now, the other night, where you hear me say, I've seen the dark shadow, it was there. Now there's a hole over there. It goes into next door's loft. So, me being me, we're going to sit here. Right, I don't know how you can see down there. Let's put it on the beer. Ooh, I'm wet of breath. Let's have a look what that looks like. Right. That view, you can see the whole of the loft. Yeah. I'm just going to go on the salt course again. And forgot what I was going to say. And get me bags. Jesus. Put him over there. Right. I need to plug my phone in. I will be taking photos of up here. I know I should have had all this done, but I wanted you to see everything from the start. Oh, I'm out of breath. Let me sit down a minute. Whew. Let me sit there like. Yeah, just there is where I had that breath. And going back on it, it said move. Get on here. You see me? Yeah, you see me. So yeah, we're down there. That's where I sat. And Julie was up here on this end, the laptop. And that's where I see the dark. It's like in that area. And I've got that same feeling I had the other night up here. Oh Lord. I'm so unfit. Let me put that there. If anyone do here or see anything, if you can let me know. So what I'm going to do in a minute, I'm going to set up a night vision camera down that end. Ooh, I should set one up downstairs. But you'll see me come up in the loft and you all, my big planks in the way, and you all see me shut the hatch door. I am the only one up there. And the cobweb. That better not be a fucking spider. No, it's a wire. Sorry about my blasphemy. Right, I can't see no chat or nothing. I'm going to have to make the picture smaller so I can see what's going on. Because I ain't got Jilly to commentate. Where's Jilly? Where's she gone? I still can't read that chat. It's on the other side to it. Here I am. I can't read what that says. Jared, I'm going to come all the way to Tennessee just to poke you in the eye. They're not. They're black cobwebs. Anything with more than 4 legs shouldn't be allowed. Let me catch my breath, everyone. But if there is any spirits up here, which I know there is, because we heard you, if you'd like to speak into this device here, with this big screen on, then we will be able to hear you back again. Right, that was a car going by, everyone, if you heard that. I'm looking for white spiders now, Jared. Yeah, bitch. Wrong with you? Whew. What the fuck was that? I can hear a hissing. And that was right down there. If anyone here will sees anything, let me know. Oh, I don't know what bag I want. This one. Because here she goes again. Oh. Now I've got 4 lots of cat balls, everyone. I'm going to position them all around. Go off. Right. Have my REM pod. And my ghost detector. And my K2. I also have my EVP machine, what I'm going to leave running down there to see if we pick anything up. So I'll leave you all in the dark so I don't have to be. I'm joking. I've got to get my fat ass up off this floor. Bad enough getting up off a sofa, let alone up off a floor. Ugh. Right. these bits in here. You touch these devices, you can make them go off. Put them up there. And you can touch these little balls, you can make them go off. And I've also got this machine here where it will record, and then if you speak into it, we'll be able to do you. I'll leave that where I had the hiss. So that'll be round about there somewhere. Oh, Lord. Good on one. And everyone, I've got the K2. There's no electricity up here at all, apart from that extension lead running from downstairs. Let me get all this stuff out. I'll lay it up against the bag. Right. That's K2, you see it right? Yeah. I also have a grid light. The torch changes all colours. Right, so I've got my 2 night visions. Also have a blindfold for the balls are going off down the bottom. Thank you. Yep, it's going off again. No, I'm on. Let's just drain that battery clean straight out of that one. What's a girl to do? Right. Sorry about that, it's drained the battery. Oh hell. Oh, that was like. Quick first home. That's some light vision. that infrared light. I did see it. Yeah. Right, the other night on one of the videos of the living room and the night vision, you will see that there's a flashing light, and the flashing light is actually whatever it was draining the life out of this infrared torch light. Right, all slashing them balls off down there. Right, that's that little one then. Here it is. How is everyone anyway? Sorry I ain't interacting in the chat, I really can't at the moment. Right. Is this little cutie? Right, this recording. I hope I can get it up there. Right, I am recording up in that corner, everyone. I just hope that I do pick something up. Right, I'm up. Smack bang wallop. As you can see, I've got the night vision. Oh, you can't. I think it is large. The night vision is there and it's pointing up to there. So I'm recording that at the moment. Thank you to the 9in. I also have an infrared torch. I've got me, that's another torch. I've got this torch that changes all the colours: green, red, white, blue. So I do have that. I do have my SB7 box where I've got the wire here somewhere. There it is, to connect that to my earphones, and I'll put the blindfold on. There's something down there touching them old cat balls. Right, that's that one, that's that. Right, I'm actually going to add a microphone to enhance the sound on this night vision. Should have done that to start off with. There we have it. I can hear knocking. As you will see, I've just added a microphone to the camera, and it's got an infrared light on it, as well as the night vision. As you can see, it's recording. Right. Maybe if I have my phone I can see the chat. The balls keep flashing up down there. Let's get some of this rubbish out of the way. That's me moving the computer, people. Right, and my REM pod, I'm going to put up there where I see the spirit. Shut up. Oh, it won't turn off. Now, and all the time I've had this REM pod, it's never gone off. There's a switch. Ooh. It's actually flashing orange and blue. Ouch. Just hit my bastard head. Well, that's constantly going off here. Wait a minute. Well, that's a little freaky in itself. Still going off. Let me try down there. Right, the K2's there, everybody. If it goes off. Well, wherever I go, it's going off. Ugh. I wasn't expecting that. Leave it off for a minute. Right. Oh shit. Right, the only light that I've on is this one here. Anyone heard anything yet? Let me put my phone on and then I might be able to read some messages. Well, Just tested that torch near the K2 meter. It does set it off, so that's not the torch doing whatever it's doing. Right. 1 o'clock already. Meant to be 2 hours in. Right. Let's go back on some messages. No, but I can't see. Let's see if I can get on StreamYard. And I can use the camera down that end, you see. Up there for thinking, down there for dancing. Right, Jilly babe, did you want to come up, babe? Now I'm finished and all set up. Let me make that. Oh, that green dot you see down the end there, where is it? There. That is actually the ghost detector. So, I'm dirty. Right, let me see. Can you all hear me? Oh, I ain't got up there. Can you hear me? Oh, I think I've done it. I wonder if I hit this mic off. Right, can everyone hear me? If you can put a thumbs up in the chat if you can hear me. So you can all hear me, yeah? Well, that's bloody good. Couldn't do it downstairs, could I? No.
No. Hi, guys. I just wanted
yeah.
to let Becky obviously. Let me just get my camera on.
Right, everybody,
You
this one
okay?
here is my phone.
It's which? I can't hear anything now. Oh dear. Go. Sound's gone. Can anyone hear me? Anyone hear me at all? No. Oh, good God. Oh dear, dear, dear. Sound's gone. Yeah, can't hear.
Sorry about that. I cut myself off. Can you still hear me?
Can't hear anything.
Hold on.
Oh, no. Becky? Becky? No, I can't hear. Sound's gone, isn't it?
Can you hear me now?
Don't hear a thing at all. Don't hear.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? You hear me now? Oh.
Becky, can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Just a second. Oh, no.
Can you hear me okay?
That's it. You've got it.
Got it, yeah?
Perfect.
Right. So, how we done it before? Remember this, Jennifer? For
Yeah.
God's sake, just remember it. All the mic and that's turned off on the laptop, and everything is you're hearing is through my phone. All right?
Oh, right.
Right, so
Okay.
I'm not going
I'm
to
going
turn
to
you all
say,
back round, though.
I'm going to say a prayer, Becky, because I was hearing, I don't know if anybody else was hearing, but I was hearing whispering, banging. I thought I heard something sliding, but I don't know whether that was you. So I couldn't really see. I've got you on the large TV as well, so I've got my eye out everywhere. But I do want to say the prayer. So without further ado, let me just get on that. Bear with me a second, guys. Also, remember, Becky's going to be very hot in there as well. It's not easy going, is it? You're going to be very hot. Right, bear with me. Let me just. Okay. Sorry if you don't believe in prayer, but I like to say the prayer. If anyone does believe, because we like protection. Because we all seem to bring them back, don't we? Okay, whenever Becky's ready. St. Michael the Archangel, defend us in battle. We are protection against the wickedness and snares of the devil. May God rebuke him, we humbly pray. O Prince of heavenly hosts, be the power of God thrust into hell, Satan and all evil spirits who wander through the world for the ruin of souls. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Okay, guys, without further ado, remember to keep your eyes and your ears open. Who's left in chat now? I just want to see who's modding.
Say again?
I'm just wondering who's left in chat. Oh, Julie had to go because she wasn't well.
Oh. No worries.
She had a banging headache, and I told her,
Yeah.
get to bed. It is now 1:20 a.m. in the UK. So, Becky is going to do the sensory deprivation. If you don't know what that is, that's blindfolded. She'll be blindfolded in a loft with the SB7 in her ears. Okay? And I'm going to ask questions. Obviously, we're hoping the spirits hear me. Becky will hear what's coming through the SB7 and shout out an answer. And we're hoping that obviously it's going to give the right answer. And let's see if it's intelligent. If any of you have watched the videos we put up on Sunday, there's a lot of activity going on. We've caught whistling, so disembodied whistles. We've caught a little girl. We've caught a man talking, a woman talking. Down in the kitchen, the bins that were in the kitchen got moved. And it actually come out on the spirit box bin. So we, as far as we're concerned, we've got some intelligent spirits there, but we also could be residual energy there as well. It's an 18th century house, guys. So think about that just for a second. Who's come and gone? Who's died there? Anything. And obviously the land it's on as well. Which we've got to go with the history on that. We've got to find out. So obviously if there's any questions, pop them in. I can just about see chat. If there's anything you want to know, and we'll answer as best as we can. Okay, Becky?
Yeah,
Now, obviously, the SB7 is quite noisy, but we won't hear it. I don't, because she'll have her headphones on. And all she'll have in her ears is that, literally, anyone knows the SB7. It's very loud. Don't forget to keep your eyes and ears open for anything. Got mine on fully.
Right.
You can also
hear that? It's coming through. It's coming through my earphones, yeah. So I've now got to position myself.
Yeah.
So you can all see me.
Yeah. Now I'm going to have to write these down. And this is quite scary because we have done this before. And I did it and Becky's done it. And I found that obviously when you cut off all the senses, it is quite powerful. You can't do it for too long because literally, honestly, it just messes your head up. But hopefully we'll get some answers and we'll find out who's haunting this place. Okay. Is everyone okay in chat? If you could just put a thumbs up in chat that you're there, we know who's in then. If you could do that, just put a thumbs up for us.
Right, as you can all see, it's going backwards.
Yeah.
Can you see it's going backwards?
Yeah.
Yeah. One minute.
Yeah. Yeah, see it, yeah.
Mm. Mm.
I mean, but me and Becky have got some questions. What we talked about when we were actually doing an investigation the other night, so. And if anyone's wondering why I'm not there, I'm hundreds and hundreds of miles away. I wish I was there, because I'd be right by your side. But unfortunately, we do live far apart. So this is the only way we can do it.
Right, when we can start?
Okay, spirits.
Wait.
We're going to. Oh, sorry. Right, I think she's. I can see with the blindfold on, the headphones on. I can see the SB7 on. Okay. Don't remember, guys. Keep a lookout all around. Okay. Hi, spirits. It's
Go.
Gilly and Becky. Oh,
Careful.
oh dear. And we've come to investigate. Who told Becky to move?
I'm there.
Where are you?
It's me.
Who's me?
The nurse.
You're a nurse. Are you dead? Are you
Someone
there
just
in the loft
touched
with
my
Becky?
fucking head.
Someone touched your head. Hang on,
The
time
house.
it. Oh, house. That answered my last question. Touched head.
Tess.
Anyone knows that's Becky's mum. It's Tess there. Becky's
It's
mum.
inside. Downstairs.
What's downstairs?
Downstairs door.
Are you at the downstairs door, Spirit? Whereabout are you? Remember, she can't hear me. Whereabouts
I'll
are you,
take that.
Spirits? You'll take what? What will you take? Something's touching her head. Is someone touching Becky's head?
Yeah.
Oh. Why are you touching Becky's head? Touch it again.
It's gone cold all around me here.
Right, it's gone cold all around her. Okay, you're around Becky now then. Don't hurt her.
Because I
Just let her
wanted.
know you're there. You wanted what? Wanted what? How old is Spirit? What's your age?
It's open.
What's open? How'd you get in, Spirit? How'd you get into the house? How many spirits are there? Wow, Portsmouth. What about Portsmouth? Is that where you come from?
Nothing.
What, do you not want to talk to me?
It wouldn't.
What wouldn't it? It wouldn't what?
An outfit.
Outfit? You talking about the
Becky.
nurse? Do you know Becky? How do you know Becky?
It's Paul.
Oh my God. That's my brother. Is my brother there?
Hello.
Hello, is that my brother?
That's what I sat and I didn't get the last bit. Sorry.
Sorry for what? Why are you sorry?
Watching.
Why are you sorry? What you watching? Are you watching Becky? Are you in the loft with Becky in the attic?
Got to be careful.
What have we got to be careful of?
I even can.
Okay, you even can watch. Did you die there in that house? Okay. Are you behind Becky? Because I hear you. Is that you making that noise?
Show me. That one
What do you want
can.
me to show you? One can do what? What can one do?
That's it. Find out.
Can you tell me? Can you tell me your name, Spirit? Can you tell me your name? We're not here to harm you.
Cameras.
Just want you see cameras. Yes, there's cameras there, but they won't harm you.
Jilly.
Oh, good God. Yeah, that's my name, Jilly. Spirit. Do you know me?
Come here.
Ugh. Come here. Come here where? Where do you want me to go?
Partner.
Partner. Whose partner? Whose partner?
She will.
Oh, this is not making sense. She will. Can you tell me what year it is? Are you touching Becky? What year is it, Spirit? Or Spirit? What year is it? Was you born in the 1800s?
No.
Okay. Was you born in the 1900s?
Happy.
You're happy?
Just be careful.
Be careful of what?
It's enough. It's enough. It's enough.
Oh, okay. You okay? What's up?
No, something keep touching me.
Right, okay. I've wrote everything down. Some strange things there. Very strange things. There was nothing I couldn't see, but I did hear something at one point. And you said it had gone cold around you.
Yeah, round here on the floor.
Yeah. But I did hear something. But I knew it wasn't you because I was watching you. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I'm sat here with my legs crossed.
Yeah, no. I mean, basically, you can't stand up in
Well,
there.
you can see
You
me on the
anyway.
other camera, look. My
I've
legs
got
didn't
you.
move.
Yeah, lots of I've got you on the big screen. Yeah. But that was
That
awesome.
kept touching my
I
head.
mean, yeah, you kept doing that on your head. So, you need a break or anything, or
Huh?
you need a break?
Yep.
You do. Okay. Okay.
Everybody, I'm
And then we'll
going to
do the
leave it
next.
all up here. But
I'm
what
gonna
do
sort of just
is
talk out, guys.
I'm going to turn the GoPro light on so you'll be able to see that.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Can you
talk
see,
out.
Jill?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, that's cool.
Is that all right like that, yeah?
Yeah. I take
I
it
need to
that's
get out
outside then.
I need to get out for 5 minutes, babe.
No, that's fine. Just take it easy. I know because it makes you feel a bit weird. That take it easy down that ladder, yeah. Right, guys. I'm literally just gonna yeah, definitely. I'm literally just gonna call out, guys. I'm not gonna do any necrophonics till Becky comes back. And obviously, when we come back to it, you know, we'll see what we catch tomorrow. Hi, spirits. Can you tell me my name? Do you live in the loft or the attic? Oh, she's still there, isn't she? Be careful. I thought she'd gone down. She's still there. Bless her heart. She's a brave woman that is, eh? I mean, it's a big house. She's heard a lot. Bless her heart. Locked in. Bless her heart. Okay, I think she's gone now. How many spirits are there? Do you know Becky? If you speak out, spirits, we'll be able to hear you. You could even show yourself. We'll be able to see you. Can you tell me what year it is? Is there a nurse there? Just looking at my notes, guys. Can you tap on something so we can hear you? Or see that device, the grey one? Can you light it up for me? And we'll be able to see it. Can you light it up to red? It won't harm you. Do you like it where you are? What's the little girl's name? Guys, can you see something on right to the right hand side? To the right hand side, there's a beam. Not the first beam, the second beam. Where you see the K2, there's something to the right of that, right up. Is that you? You trying to show yourself? That's bizarre. I don't know whether anybody else seen that then. Can you knock like me? Copy me. Again. Can you copy me? Yeah, make the light flicker. Can you make that light flicker for us? Do anything, and we'll be able to see you. Communicate in any way you can. But don't take Becky's energy. There's plenty of other things that you can take energy from. Prove that you exist. Prove that you're there. Can you make that flicker on the floor? Who's there right now? Yeah, I thought that. Yeah. But obviously when we go back in it, with our headphones, we'll be able to tell. That's why I'm just asking out questions as we may get answers, you know. Okay. Can you copy my whistle? God, I can't even whistle. Because you were whistling the other night. We heard you with our own ears. Can you whistle? I guess you don't want to talk to us tonight then. You're being all quiet. Where's Becky right now? So, oh, something happened then. I heard something then. Did you hear it? He was about to say something. Go on, try again. Whistle. Jesus Christ, Becky. Just see it. Just see it. Oh, awesome. Well, we know the ball works because she's gone near it and it's gone off. Okay, I just did a little calling out, Becky. Oops. Okay. Sorry.
All right.
You should have heard the whistling the other night. It was crazy. Absolutely crazy. Okay. You okay?
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, that freaked me a bit, I must say.
Yeah, it's a very strange one, isn't it? When you're blindfolded and you've got that in you literally
Yeah.
can't hear anything, can you? Got some
No, don't
great
know what's going on
answers.
in that box.
You even said Portsmouth.
Yeah.
Weird. Weird. Nurse, Ports. It's coming out some weird stuff. It said Paul and Tess. But anyway, I've wrote them down so we can,
Yeah, but it's
see if
Paul
anybody.
come out on the other one,
What do you mean, other
the other
one?
spirit box we did the other night.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just bizarre. Don't know.
Ooh.
I've been telling it to light up the device, but I don't know, it's playing hard to get with me. I'm trying to seduce it and everything, but nothing's happening.
I bet,
Oh,
right? I bet it's because we're up this end.
do you reckon?
Yeah, we got more activity when I was down that end.
Should we go down that end then, or what? Or is that too hard?
Who?
Us?
If you want to, yeah.
And see, just to see what happens, I don't want to obviously pain you in any way by,
No, I'll
only
leave
whatever
that.
you feel like.
Yeah, I'll leave that night vision cam on. Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Because it's funny you should say that because I said to the people here, is there anything on that beam to the right? The second one I can see to the right. So I thought I
I'm
could see
wondering
somewhere.
if what touched my head come out of that fucking hole again.
Yeah, possibly. It could be a new spirit. It could be a different spirit from, the other night. Just looking at you and testing. We don't know, do we? This is the thing. I'm sure there's more than one there. That's what I feel anyway. Well, we know there's more than one there because we've heard all the different things, different tones from the other night. Who's left in chat? Just wondering. I had quite a few at the beginning and just, I don't know, gone. Let me see. Okay, we've got 5 in
But as
chat.
I'm just
But,
sat here, right?
mhm.
I'm sat here, yeah. When I went down, it was a couple. When I went downstairs just now,
Oh, I
I
was
sat
going
at
to
the
ask you
table
then.
rolling a cigarette, and there was an alrighty
Yeah.
bang in the living room. Now
Ah,
I've
well, we
just
did
plugged
it.
that night vision camera in over there, yeah,
Yeah.
into the mains. And as I'm leaning down there, I can hear banging from downstairs, and there's no one here.
Oh, now you can hear banging now from, yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, that's freaky. We never showed them. Well, you've not showed them live around the house, have you, tonight?
Oh
Because
no, I
you
haven't.
had
No.
trouble, didn't you? But we'll do that when she comes out of the loft, if she wants. But there's yeah. So nobody else in then, except for you, Rora.
Warhorse in.
Yeah, that's it. It was just war horse in and whoever's watching. Because I know there's more watching than saying. We heard, yeah, Becky, we did hear something which we can go back on, which was about 15 minutes past. So it was about 1:30 here. I'll just write that in. There was something. I just wish whoever, was there just to say hi, because we never know. Just come in and just you don't have to talk, just put hi. I think Becky's doing a wonderful job here, and it's a shame, that she needs the support. I mean, I understand people are busy and stuff like I get that. But anyways, there you have it. Okay, Becky, you all right there, love?
Yeah, I'm all right, babe. Yeah.
You're a
Oh, sorry.
trooper.
Yeah, I'm all right.
You've got the grid light there.
Yeah.
We're going to check if there's any shadows I can ask out if you want. You see, it may not be all this one. What?
Just heard a knock behind me.
What the fuck is that? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to swear. Sorry, guys. What the
I
hell
just
was
heard a
that?
knock. I just heard a knock there.
I heard it. I've been saying, can you knock? Can you make a noise?
I did. I've just heard. What the fuck was that?
Anybody
I
else
just
hear
heard a
it?
knock above me.
Thank you. Thanks very much. I feel guilty because I'm not there. It's just I can't be. I told her. I said it makes me
Can't
feel
be
really
helped.
horrible that I'm not there. This is the best way I can do it.
Like you'd be up in this loft.
I would. With you? Yeah, I would.
Yes, you would with me.
Honestly. With you, yeah, not on my own. Shh, don't tell everyone. Shh. I think she's dead brave. Yeah, she's totally, honestly. Don't forget, guys, it's an old property, big property. Oh, Jesus. I done better thinking about. She's dead all alone. Oh, yeah. Right, there's the grid light. Okay, spirits. You see them green lights? Well, if you walk past them green lights, or you can't, we will see you. What you need to do is you need to sort of go through it.
Hold
It
on.
won't hurt you. Becky
I'm
will be
trying to
going
get the
through this
band on
tomorrow.
it.
The band. Oh, right, yeah, to keep it in. Yeah, yeah. It's got a button on it, guys, and she has to literally hold it. Okay, spirits. If
Now
you're
I'm going to
there
have to
with
hold it.
Becky, make a noise. Whistle.
I'm laying down
Whistle.
flat, so the beams are right down there.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Is anyone up here with me? Can you walk through those lights and we will see you? They won't hurt you.
There's a lot of waiting around.
I can hear whispering.
That's me.
No,
Me.
down the other end. Down the other end.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
I can actually hear that plastic rustling down there.
I was just seeing something to the left. Sort of right to the left. Where you care to, what the picture I see, because remember I've got it on my large screen. To the left, sort of quickly come out, go back in. But like so quick.
Can you make one of these balls on the floor go off? If you touch them, they'll flash. Or the one down the end there with the green light, that makes a noise and it lights up orange.
Becky, where's your balls? Where's the balls, sweetie?
There's a little device down there on the floor. You can speak into that and we'll hear you. Or the little grey device was beside me. You can make that flash.
I feel as though you're trying really hard.
Yeah.
I know there's someone there.
Can you tell us your name? Sorry, that's me. I'll take my finger off from that my arm.
Okay, don't worry. Thanks for the 12 thumbs up, guys. Can you knock like me? Okay, I'm going to have to turn my mic off because Bruno's making a coffee.
Can you make a noise like Jilly just did, like this? You told me to move the other night. Can you whistle?
Becky,
Yeah.
to your right, there's something glitching. Like when something's going in and out of the light. To your right,
Up that way?
about 3 feet. it'll be your right 3 foot off the ground towards the side of the beam.
What, that way
Which
or
way?
that way?
Which way are you
You've
going?
got to think the camera's the wrong way round.
I know. Shit. So hang on. So would it be your left? Shit. The other way. The other way.
That way.
I see what you're doing. The other way.
That way.
I think, yeah. No, the other way.
I'm going to stone you.
Come and poke me in the eye. Oh, forget it. I'll go back on it. It was like moving in and out. Probably laughing at us, the spirits, anyway. Them pair of daft buggers. Oh. You see,
When
there
I
is a lot of
whistled, I'm
weight
sure.
around
You
there.
see, when I whistled,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm sure I heard a
Mm.
whistle downstairs.
Oh, I just heard a whistle. I just heard a frigging whistle. Becky, I just heard a frigging whistle as you were talking. 2 o'clock, 2 a.m. Did anyone else hear that? Sorry, I get excited. Thank you, spirits. Do it again.
Do you like it when Jilly talked to you?
Something's. I can hear something. Please whistle again so everyone can hear you. You did it while Becky was talking. I could hear it. Plain as anything. You heard it, thank the Lord. Okay, copy me. Please try. We know you love whistling because we've heard you. Just heard you then. Becky,
Well,
can you tell me what that spot of light? It may not be paranormal, there's right. There's sort of a when you take that off the green thing, the grid.
what down there?
You can see, yeah, like a bright
That's the
spot
ghost
of
detector,
light.
babe.
Okay, that's fine. Just
Yeah,
so we
it's the
know what
ghost
it is.
detector.
I knew it wasn't paranormal. Right. I just wanted to know what it was. I can just see it. It looks like a little shining star. You like to whistle when someone's talking, don't you? This is awesome. This is how paranormal should be done. You know.
You on about there, Jilly?
Yeah.
Yes, the ghost detector, babe.
Okay. Where else heard a knock? Or was that Becky? I didn't hear it, sorry.
I ain't knocked.
She's not knocked. Okay. Do you want to knock then, Spirit? Watch, copy me. Deck collector. Knock. Can you do that?
What?
Hang on. Did you hear that bang?
What bang?
There was a bang. There was a bang. There was a
No.
bang, then just one. There was a bang. It's somewhere up there. It was a bang. I don't know.
I'm hearing creaks behind me.
Hen Creek. Do it again, Spirit. Yes, that's what it's called. I was trying to remember. I call it the debt collector's knock when they come to your door and they want money.
The collector's knock.
Yeah, but it's not. It's shave and a haircut tune. That was a knock. I heard. Did anyone else hear that knock? Please tell me it's not just me hearing things. Right. Again, I'm going to knock again. Please. You can see Becky, everyone. You know it's not Becky. Right. Good idea. Right. I'm gonna start the knocking. It's gonna be.
Yeah,
What was
you
that
fucking
whisper?
wait a minute. I'm moving my back from there.
There's a whisper then. There's a whisper, Becky. Just let me timestamp it. Hang on. There was like they
Right,
said
everyone, you
something,
can
but I
see
don't know
me.
what it was. Right. You see Becky there. Right. Got her hands. You can see her hands. Just in case someone goes, oh, that was Becky.
Well, I'm here, look, on my
Right.
camera.
Yeah, I know. But you always get some people that do that. Anyway, okay, I'm going to start a song off. I want you to finish it, Spirit. Come on. Thank you, Waros. It's very kind. We've worked for 3 solid years. Well, yeah, on and off. But 3 years at this. It may be slow, but it's like how I'm not bothered. We're not bothered about subscribers. We just want people who enjoy the paranormal. We've never gone from anything else really, except for TikTok. I'm a mad one. Do you want to try and whistle again? Okay. Everyone in chat, can you see that wall? That actually goes in next door. It's horrible. What's that noise?
What noise?
I just heard something get moved.
Well, I just
Something,
moved the selfie stick round and the torch, but that ain't
no,
gonna
no,
make a
no. I could
noise.
see you. No, 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 no. I could see you. I could see you.
That where I'm shining
There
the
was like,
torch, everyone. That is where I see the dark shadow.
yeah,
And then I moved the camera across, and then I heard move. Well, I didn't hear move. I heard a
yeah, horrible. And when she popped her head up there, literally, there it goes again. There it goes again. I can hear it plain as anything. Someone's moving up there.
Well, I just
Who
moved
is
the
it?
selfie stick back, but you can see me here, look, because I'm on
No, no,
camera.
no, no, no. No, no, no. I heard it.
Go dark.
I heard it with my own ears. But don't forget, it's getting round that time. Do it again, Spirit. Let me hear it again. It's when you talked about that wall.
That was me. Just put the torch down.
That's okay. Becky and I always say it's us.
What the fuck was that?
Well, okay. That was like something got dropped or scraped or.
No, something's just been trapped across the thing, and that's hit me.
Well, that's what it's something dropped, yeah? It's hit you.
Yeah. Where is it?
Can you see it?
Hmm?
Dark there. Oh, shit.
Hmm.
Oh, that's a bit scary.
Don't start chucking stuff, otherwise I'll start chucking stuff.
Yeah, she's so brave. Isn't she, guys? Most people would have. I'd have frigging flew down that hole. You wouldn't see me for dust.
No, there's nothing here.
Nothing there at all.
No,
That was frigging weird.
it
I
sounded
heard
like a
it.
stone. Because it came across there and
It
it hit
might
my
be.
bloody leg.
It might be tiny or something. Just have a good look round.
Oh shit, my knees come right off the fuck off.
What?
Like when I got no further, oh, not let's not go down there.
Hey,
I can't
Spirit,
make
don't
it
be
down
throwing
there.
anything at her. Don't be throwing her, hurting her. I've just heard walking, Becky. Like
I've just unplugged my
that.
phone because I'm now going down there.
It could have been that.
Right,
It's
everyone.
like I'm on high alert. Right. Keep
How
your
many
eyes
balls?
peeled, guys.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, the ball.
Oh, shit.
Anything there, move? Can you see anything? There's a stone there. Is that it? What's that there?
No, they're cat balls.
All right, I thought it was a stone. I'm sorry. Is that like wooden boarding?
Yeah. Hardboard.
Right, okay. Can you see anything thrown, moved? That's just, guys. It's not hard.
There's
That was
polystyrene
just,
balls. There's
yeah.
cocktail sticks.
No, it's heavier than that, wasn't it?
God knows why they're there.
It could be near your equipment somewhere. Did anyone see anything? We don't know why them cocktail sticks are like that, by the way. We
No.
noticed that the other night.
They're very out of place.
Okay. Spirit, do not throw anything. You can do other things to be known. You should make yourself known. I'm trying to look for you. It could be amongst all that lot. What the hell?
It's next door.
Huh?
It's the
What's
hole.
next door? It's come from there.
I don't know where it come from.
Ooh. I'm sorry, that gives me the creeps, that's next door, guys. Oh, did I get EBGBs from that? See, just bits of stuff on the wall.
Yeah, I'm sat back down here, everyone.
I don't know what the hell that was. Right, I'm going to do the necrophonic now. Right, guys. We're going to see if we can get some answers here. Okay.
That's me.
Nice. That's not spiritual. Right, give me a minute. Okay, 6 watching. You don't want to come and say hi. All right. Okay. I won't be able to see chat now, guys, because I'm doing the necrophonic now. What we're famous for.
No, I can't see it.
Right. Well, don't be throwing anything. I'm not happy with
No
that.
throne, please.
Nope.
That's me moving my feet over.
Yeah. God, that's good too. Right, just got to get on the speaker on. And hang on. Oh, I just want a quick drink of my coffee. Hang on. Right. Okay. Right. The next thing you're gonna hear my speaker coming on. Yeah. Oh dear. Okay. So you can hear it nice. If you can't hear it, I won't be able to see you in chat.
I'll let you know.
I'll try my best. Yeah. Cheers.
Just heard a voice.
You heard a voice. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Was it a male, female, male or female, or child?
Male.
Okay. Do you know what they said?
No.
Okay. I'll just put that timestamp down.
Feeling very uneasy.
Okay. Are you okay with going on? Carrying on?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're here to do a job.
I know. I've got to rest though. How many minutes?
That made me jump.
Made you jump.
Yeah.
Sorry. Hi, spirits. It's Julie and Becky, and we're here again. And we've got a spirit box you can talk through. You can tell us who you are. Who's with us? Say again. Are you here? Where are you? Whereabout are you? Are you in the attic with Becky? Dad? Who's Dad? Jill? Yeah, that's my name. What's your name? We are protected. You can't touch us. Whispering. Whispering like mad.
That's me.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, what that was. Okay, who told Becky to move in the attic? Just one step forward. Say again. Who told Becky to move when she was there Sunday in the loft? Ugh. Who also said they'll be quiet in a minute? And we were at the kitchen table. They'll be quiet in a minute, meaning me and Becky. Who said that? Whoa, what the hell? My whole frigging coffee table just shook. Becky?
Yeah, I want you when we timestamp that.
My frigging coffee table just literally, did you hear it?
I didn't hear that, but I heard a name come out.
Right, that's okay. We are protected. You cannot touch us. We're strong, Becky and I. We've got a nice bright white light surrounding us. You can't hurt us. We've got God on our side. St. Michael. Who said they'll be quiet in a minute? Who said Gran's at the table? We heard you. And it wasn't through a spirit box. You said Gran's at the table. I don't know whether you're getting any names there, Becky. Oh God, guys, just need to. That's freaked me out. That the table just. And
I've
it's
just
heavy.
heard a hiss.
You've heard a hiss.
Yeah.
Who's hissing? Help. What do you want help with? Beth. Who was whistling in the living room? Also, we were investigating. Karen. Why do you keep saying Beck? Can you see Becky? Gone really dark there. Did you die in that house? Again, did you die there? Spirit coming? Is that what you're saying? Spirit coming? No. Stop. I heard you then. Who did you mean when you said Nana? What's my name, Spirit?
Oh, shit.
What's my name? House, yeah. Are you in the house? Can you light up that device if you're there in the attic with Becky? Did you like it when we talked to you on Sunday? This what? Who played the music? Hi. Who's the female? Could just one step forward because you're all coming at once. We can't understand you. Just one step forward. Can you give us a sign that you're there in the attic with Becky, please? You see? What do you see? Where's Becky? Where's Becky gone?
Come here.
Can't see Becky. Oh, she's there. Can you see Becky? Yes. Rock. Just said rock. Did you throw something at Becky? You're not allowed to throw anything. How old was you when you died? How old was you when you died, Spirit? What do you say? Are you a child? Are you a boy? Ooh. Are you a girl? Spirit, can you give us your name, please? Dad. William. Did I hear that right? Did you say William?
Ouch.
What's your age, Spirit? What year was you born? What's Becky doing now? How many spirits are there? Three? Is there 3 spirits there? Saying the name quite a lot. If you not give us your name, we need your name or names. Can you give us your names? Okay. Who was whistling? What's my name? Is there anyone in the kitchen right now? In that house? Can you make a noise for me? In the kitchen. How did you die? Are you there all the time? What would you like to help with? What would you like help with? How do you get into that house? Hang on, spirits. You okay, Becky? Becky?
Oh, dirty bastard.
Can't hear. Can't see chat. Have you affected Becky's equipment? Right, I'm going to say bye. Yeah, I'm going to say bye for now, spirits. Goodbye, spirits, and thank you. Bye. Bye-bye. I'm going to get back. Hang on, guys.
All right.
It won't go off.
Gilly?
I can't hear Becky. I can't hear Becky. Becky?
Yeah.
I can slightly hear, but not a lot, love. Hang on. I don't know what's gone on. Oh, God damn it. Sound's gone. Who's left in here now? I can't see the chat. Oh, I can't see. Becky, if you can hear me, I can't hear you, darling, at all. Maybe I should go out and come back in again. Yeah? That's what I'll do.
Where's one of moved yet? And the other end. So there's that one there. So all left to do now. Right. That's where we were just now. We're down there. And that's where I see the shadow. And here is where I was sat when I heard it from behind me. And I went, right me. I just got very uneasy up there. That's why I came down this end. Well, let's just drain my K2 again. I don't know if that's just because we've just been down there. It could be the boards raising back up. I'm not that fat. But it could be the boards raising back up again. I'm not sure. But I'm hearing something down there. Who's that there? Whew. I would like to thank everyone who came in tonight. Right, I'm going to keep that behind me. So then you get to see what the hell's behind. And I'll turn this off now. So I've just turned the EVP machine off. Go back through that later. I'm still recording down there. That's the view behind me. Can't see the chat at all, so I don't know what's going on. Can anyone hear me? Can you hear me? If I can get this chat on. There's a view behind me. Is there anybody up here with me? And everyone that seems to have gone quiet up here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start making my way down. And we'll finish the live off downstairs. Oh, I've got to put the other light back in then. Go on, keep blinding me and see. There you go. Moment. Right. Hello.
Yeah.
You right?
Yeah, I thought the sound had gone.
You right?
Yeah, do you? Yeah, I thought the sound had gone. Shit, where's...
No, that's right. Well, thanks to the six still watching.
I know. You okay? Do you wanna get yourself a drink and what have you? Because you look. Oh my God, you've been up there ages.
I don't even know what time it is. I can't even see that time.
Now 2:45, coming up to the which now?
Bloody hell.
You've been up there quite a while.
You only drop water.
You did brilliant. Oh, can't get my words out. Brilliantly. Absolutely awesome. Well done. Thanks for all the thumbs up, guys. Right, okay. Yeah, saying we started 2 hours back, but it's probably 3 hours ago now. Nearly 3 hours. But
Well,
I'll tell you what, I was feeling really strange when I was doing the necrophonic. I don't know, really weird, but I just carried on. I don't know whether you heard anything or felt anything when you was there.
no, I did feel a bit strange,
Yeah.
but I can put that just down to being up there.
Yeah, being in the loft sort of thing. Thing is, we'll only know when we go back,
Huh?
We'll know more when we go back.
Yeah.
Just letting her, catch your breath, guys, because it's... And she's had to carry all that stuff on her own, and it's not easy. Thank you, Becky.
Hey?
Thank you. Done a brilliant job, love.
Thanks, babe.
The last one you had to get out quick, didn't you?
Yeah. I did hear a hiss.
Yeah, you said that, yeah.
Yeah. Right, can you still hear me, Julie?
I can, yeah, perfectly. It was weird that before, wasn't it? I mean, that when we were starting, it was really strange.
Oh, I was getting ready to chuck the whole lot up in the air.
And I was trying to keep you calm, but how is it now? It's working perfectly.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a bit flushed with the stuff. You're a bit hot.
Yeah. That's why
Do
I
you need
took
to go
that
and have a
jumper off.
ciggy? You've not
I'm
had a
going out for
ciggy,
a
have
cigarette.
you?
That's right, I'll bring you with me.
Guys, I just wish someone had come in chat because I can see you watching. You just need to come in. Talk to me.
There's 5 in chat.
There's 6 actually.
Oh, was they?
Because I refreshed it. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, but thanks to everyone who has joined me tonight.
Yeah, thank you for helping as well, and the mods for helping.
Cool.
I mean, people can't, spend 10 minutes up in a loft, can they? Do you know what I mean? Because they get hot and flustered and things. It
How long have I been up there?
Oh my God. Well, the live started 2 hours, 28 minutes ago. So you practically
2 hours, 28 minutes.
Yeah. You've practically been up there like majority of the live, haven't you?
Yeah.
Crazy.
But I'm going to go out for a cigarette, Julie.
Yeah.
And
We'll see if we hear that whistling again. Yeah, you're leaving me in the dark.
This is how I left Julie the other night.
Yeah. You could hear whistling and everything. I'll just talk to them while I'm here. Guys, if you heard it, well, you're not going to chat, you're watching. But while Becky goes outside, I'm just going to ask a few questions, and then if we don't hear them, we can go back on it. Coming up to the BECCIE now. Hi, spirits, it's Julie again. And now we're in the kitchen. And on Sunday, when we were investigating, we heard you talking. We heard you whistling. Can you do that again? Can you say something? We may not be able to hear you now, but when we go back and it will hear you, we'll pick you up. Can you move something in the kitchen? Can you tap? Want to copy me?
Are you whistling?
Yeah, it's me. You were quick.
Jeez. Christ. Did you hear anything?
No, I haven't got my headphones in because they've died on me. So I'm just going by my ear and senses, really.
All right,
That's all. I sort of sense something around you. I don't know how you want. Do you want me to sort of do the necrophonic a little bit, or the SB7, or the necrophonic a little bit? Okay.
Yeah.
Getting the answers right. Okay. Let me just get that, guys, because it is coming up to 5 to 3. Okay. Just give me 1 minute, guys. Obviously, I can't see chat again, but no one's chatting anyway.
No,
13 thumbs up. Oh, thank you very much. If you can give anyone that hasn't give thumbs up, please do, because that was hard work. Poor Becky on her own. Oh my God. But thank you for the ones that have. And if you want more of this sort of thing, just, put it in our comments. Right, guys. Gotta put my speaker on. And then there we go. I'm going to ask a few more questions, especially coming up to 3 a.m. Right. Hi, spirits. We're in the kitchen now. Becky and myself. We'd like you to talk to us. We'd like to find out who it was that said they'll be quiet in a minute, or in a min. They'll be quiet in a min. We heard you. Sounded to us like a little girl. Is a little girl there?
Yes.
I heard a yes then.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay. You also said Gran's at the table. Who did you mean by Gran's at the table?
Edward again.
Who's Edward?
What?
Okay. What did you move in the kitchen on Sunday? I think it's same bin, but very low. Say that again. What did you move in the kitchen? Becky heard you. Who did you mean when you said Nana? You. Okay, you're coming out with a few things there. Can we just have one spirit at a time? Just one step forward, because if you come all at once, we can't understand you. Who said Nana on Sunday? Ah, and I hear you there. Okay, what's your name, little girl? Saying that again, Becky. Burn. Why do you keep saying burn? You keep saying burn. Have you seen something or heard anything, Becky?
No, not yet, babe.
Okay. What's Becky doing now? Bert. Says the Bert. That's mine and Becky's nickname. Well, hers is Bert, mine's Ernie. You know them names, don't you, spirits? Dark. Yes, it is dark now. Becky's turned the lights off now. Can you see Becky? Two.
That's how we had it the other night.
It is, yeah. It's kind of like a low light, which is great because like we can see if anything sort of goes behind you. Okay, if
But I've got to
someone's
come
there,
this side.
okay, spirits, if you're there, can we see you? Can you sort of step behind Becky so we can see you? It may be in a ball of light or mist.
Oh,
Maybe
no, I've
you
got to
can
come this way.
see them.
That's the other way, isn't it? There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, that was it. That was it. Oh, just try to focus. Oh, again. Okay, are you stood in that? Are you stood through that doorway? Yes.
Yes.
I heard that, yeah. That's mad.
I heard that too.
Yeah. That was a more profound one, wasn't it? Okay. Is it you that, I mean, I'm sensing, I don't know if Becky is, because we heard you whistle constantly through that last investigation. And you were even trying to whistle a song. Is that the man that's there? Just one step forward, not all at once, so we can hear you. Where is the man that whistles? Right, okay. Did you die in that house? Oh, God, what the hell was that?
What the hell was that?
I don't know. Like weird. Okay. How many spirits are in that home? That live there. Spirit. Wit. Is that what it's saying? Wit. Wit what?
Okay.
Again, one at a time. You're all stepping forward and we can't understand you. You need to let just one step forward so we can hear what you're saying. Can you tell me what year it is now?
I heard, I'm not sure.
Do you not know the dates? Have you been dead for a long time? Do you know you're dead? In what room? What room are you in? Upstairs. Upstairs where? Who's upstairs? Can you tell me how you died?
Nana.
What did it say, Becky? I didn't catch that.
Nana.
Who's Nana? What Nana? What are you nervous about? We won't harm you. We're just here to talk to you. We're a voice for the dead. Who moved the kitchen bin? Just a bin.
I heard a little girl talking.
Okay. What door did you move in the house to make it creak?
That's just say attic.
I thought it said that, but I'm not sure, not 100%. Who played the music? It was strange music. We heard it twice. It was strange. It was a very strange music. We can't even work out what type of music it was. It seemed like old-fashioned. Who played that music Sunday? How old was you when you died?
It's on that donkey.
Can you show yourself in some form? You see Becky where she's sat right now. Can you show yourself in some form behind her so we can see? We won't harm you. Or maybe you can touch her. Touch her shoulder. Touch the top of her head. Make it go cold. Prove that you're there. Because we do know you're there. We've heard you. We've heard a few of you. Can you move something? I think Becky's doing a walkabout, yeah? That's cool.
I just heard something in this living room.
Oh, right, okay. Are you in the living room? Whistle. Whistle.
That's in the kitchen.
Huh? Yeah, take us around, Becky. See what we can see. If anyone's talking in chat, I can't see it, by the way. I don't think anyone will be. Okay, Becky's seen you in that hallway twice.
Sitting here for a minute.
Good idea, yeah. Let's try in there.
Over there.
Becky's in the living room now. Can you follow Becky if you're not in the living room? Can you go to the living room? That's where the whistle came from, wasn't it? General, that big one, anyways. That you were trying to whistle a song. Copy me. Oh, I don't know what that was then. Someone just went past, but very quick. Okay, that was towards the door, going from right to left. Timestamp that 3:10. Was that you then? Did you show yourself as a light? Do it again. Do you like Becky and I talking to you? Can you give us a sign in the living room that you're there? Maybe you can turn on a light.
We'll turn this one off. What's in my hand?
Oh, yeah. Take its energy from that. Is that a torch, Becky? Oh, no,
Let's
it's
go
your
for a
thingy
look.
light, isn't it? Yeah, because you was it was doing it, wasn't it, Sunday night?
Yeah.
Are you playing
I'm
hard
sure I
to
just
get
heard a little
tonight?
girl giggle out there.
You're joking.
Julie.
You've heard a
No,
girl
I'm
giggle,
not.
a little girl.
A
Right,
little
okay.
girl
When I
giggled,
say
yeah,
you're
just
joking,
now.
it's just a figure of speech. Okay, I'm just going to put the necrophonic on. Who's little girl giggling?
I'm going to go and get my night vision.
Yeah. Okay, Becky's heard the giggling. I didn't hear it because I've not got my headphones on. Guys, if you haven't watched the video, at the very end of which one is it? One of the videos anyway, you do hear a little girl. You have to wear headphones to hear it though. That's why I always say put your headphones on. You'll listen very carefully. 2 sentences it says practically. It says, they'll be quiet in a minute, meaning me and Becky, and then Gran's at the table straight after it. And it was a little girl's voice. And Becky went, oh, won't that be you, Jilly? Because I, lost 2 granddaughters. I was like, oh my God, yeah, Gran's at the table. And whatever reason, we don't know. The
little girl who just giggles. Can you do that again?
See,
You're
guys.
speaking to this device on top.
What was that? Draining.
Turn my camera off.
It's turned your camera off. You heard it?
Yeah.
Well, that's
Memory
good
card's
because
full.
that means your card's full. Is it meant to be full? No.
No.
You're going all blurry. You've got all blurry, Becky.
Huh?
Really blurry. Are you okay?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah.
I don't know. Sense something. Wow. Was that you, spirits, that just did that? Shh. Ush. Just went ush. That was a little girl then. Ush. Let us know if you feel anything, Becky.
Yeah.
We can also see the kitchen as well, which is awesome. So we can see that and we can see you there.
One minute, let me go move that angle a bit.
Yeah. What about if you move the door and see if it pushes the door? Like if you have it sort of ajar. So it's quite light to touch. So if they touch it,
What?
Like if you sort of the door. I can see a door here. I don't know which door it is. Kitchen door, is it?
Oh, I know what you're on about, yeah.
I'm keeping my eye on that and you, sort of thing. Anyone hears it? It's me, guys, because I'm just sort of. I've got Becky literally on every device. I've got her on the big TV, my laptops, everything, the phone. So I've got like all around me so I can see everything going on. That's awesome. I see. You're going to do it like that, and then we can see if you're in the living room. What about in the hallway, Becky? Near the mirror? Or put a ball on top of the stairs? I'm just thinking of all kinds. Yeah, we'll see if that door moves. Yeah, good idea. Excellent. Spirits, that door there, if you move that door, we can see you move it. Try your hardest to move it. Okay. Does it squeak, that door, at all, Becky?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you let it squeak.
That's why I shut that door.
Ah, right. Okay, I'm with you. Up there for, what was it? What Becky says, up for thinking, down there for dancing, or up there for dancing.
Up there for thinking, down there for dancing.
That's it. I know she always says it. You butchy woman, you. Love you. Right. Okay. You see, guys, we go back in it. We could hear a whole bunch of things, put our headphones on, and literally, and that's what happened when we went back on everything from Sunday. Crazy. Right, I have got some more questions.
I'm now recording again.
Okay. Okay, spirits.
Is anyone here? Can they push that door in the kitchen? Push it open. The one was near the back door.
I swear I can see it freaking moving. Hang on. I don't know whether it's my eyes or what. Hang on. I mean, I've got it on like a 60-inch TV. Hang on. It might be just my eyes, you know, like I'm looking at the top actually where the gap is and see if that gap goes smaller. Go on, push it open, spirits. Go on. You've only got to give it a little shove and we'll see it. Or we'll hear it. We'll both. Wow, it's sort of going weird in the kitchen. Hang on. It's like glitching and I don't know. What's that red thing that just come out on the floor in the kitchen?
What red
Anyone
thing?
see that? Right, you may have to go in the kitchen here because I don't know whether it was there already or it's just spotted. I seem to spot this red thing, right? You've got the dryer, and in front of the dryer, there's like a red thing on the floor or something. And I don't know whether so it's just been pushed out or that was already there. I'm not sure what it is. Sorry, Becky. I'm going to have to direct her and keep my eye on that door as well. Right, yeah, right down at your feet now. What is that? What is it? Don't know whether that was, I'd have to go back on it, whether that sort of caught my eye or come out a bit. I don't know.
Yeah, you'll have to go back on it because I'm not sure that was out like that.
No, I didn't. It seemed to like, I don't know whether it was there before, it just seemed to catch my eye then. I don't know. I'm just looking at that door. I don't know. Go on, move that door.
That kitchen door.
I'm looking at the bins as well to see if they get moved.
What mittens?
Bins.
Oh, bins. I thought you said bloody mittens.
I'm slurring my words a bit.
No, that's me. I'm just not hearing properly. Right. I'm now going to take you over there.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't plan this right, did I?
That's okay.
And I've also got the night vision on.
Yeah.
But there's a window there. Yeah. I've just had a tap on that window.
You had a tap. I have been saying like make noises all the time. Right. Okay. I see the window. Yeah. Is that you tapping on the window, spirits? Tap again so we can hear you. Oh, my eyes are everywhere. There's something, I don't know whether it's your camera reflecting, but something through that door then sort of come up. I don't know if it's light reflecting off your camera.
That could have been me over there.
Right, on top of the washing machine. Is there something on top of the washing machine through that door?
Yeah, there's a grey basket.
Right, it was sort of just a little bit above the grey basket then.
Right, I'll go back over to where I was and see if it's there.
Yeah, we'll just see if I can debunk that again. It was like something bright come up.
Well, no, because I'm behind all the lights. It wouldn't have been me.
Let me just see.
Because I'll
No,
now
it's not.
turn you round to where I was.
Do it again. Right.
Yeah.
There is like a sort of just above
I
the
was
basket.
here. I'm behind
Right.
all lights. So that's not me.
No, because you've just done it. You've just walked past as you did, and it's not done it again. But something come above that basket. I don't know what. No, it's not done it again. It was literally as though it was like just edging above the basket. We don't miss a trick, us, Becky and I.
Where?
Right. As I'm looking through the gap of the door, I see the grey thing. I didn't know it was a basket, but now you've told me, I see it. Right. And if you go behind the basket, yeah, like just not at the front, at the back of it. And it's sort of edged up above it a bit and went back again.
I'll show you what's there.
What's there?
It could have been a reflection off the. But I'm going to have to go and look.
You'll
Because the
see it
door
when
was
you
shut a bit as well, weren't it? So.
Right. We'll have to go back on it tomorrow. But whatever it was, I've seen it, you know.
Right.
Okay.
You can't see past that door, can you, from here?
Can't see past behind the door, but I've seen through that crack and it come above the basket. It was like something bright.
Oh, we're going to have to go through it then, babe.
Yeah. It's all right. I mean, we've gone through it anyways, yeah. Well, thank you, spirits, if that was you. It's like that's a sign. got a couple more questions for you. Oh, no. Can you show
in this kitchen? I'll be quiet in a minute.
Becky, did the little girl laugh from the kitchen or the hall? When you heard the little girl laugh, was it from the kitchen or the hall?
Yeah.
The kitchen, right, okay. Well, that's where we heard the voice.
From this way.
Right, okay. Is that the little girl in that, I don't know what you call it, utility room? Are you in there hiding? Do you feel anything in there, Becky? I know, because we've heard you. We heard you, what you said. 2 sentences, guys, literally. It was definitely a Class A EVP, twice. 2 sentences, one after the other. Can you make yourself known to Becky? Can you do something? Can you giggle again? That camera's moving, guys. Right. To the right-hand side where you see the kitchen sink. Did you see the camera move then? Did you see it wobble? And Becky's not there. Becky's through the other bit, isn't she? Who's moving the camera? Do it again. Can you drain the light off the camera? That's Becky, not Sue.
That used to sweet.
I hope that's your reflection. Oh, yeah, it was. Oh, good God. Right. Okay, I'm going to ask the little girl that's there, or girls that are there. What's your age? Girls, it just said girls. Right, we know you're there. I sense it, I feel it. Becky does, we've heard you. You're giggling. Can you tell me your age, please? Why are you there? Can you make a sound so we can hear you? Oh, what the hell? Oh.
Let's just try my battery.
Oh, is that what it is? I thought that was you then on your phone. You're joking. There's your sign. There's your sign.
No, that's just drained that battery too, so.
Okay, so now, okay, thank you. So you're now getting the energy. So now you'll be able to maybe do something. Or is that your sign? Is that what you wanted to show us? We know you can drain batteries because you do it all the time. Okay. So you've gained the energy. What are you going to do to show us that you're there? We never provoke, guys, just so you know. We don't provoke any spirits. We're always quite polite, actually. Can you show us some sign? Can you move them bins again? Just try, just push it. You see near the sink? Can you move something near the sink? We'll be able to hear you. Or turn the tap on. Touch Becky. Go to Becky and touch her. Touch her shoulder. I'm going to knock again. Copy this. Again. Do you see Becky and myself? Can you give us a name? What was that, Becky? What was that? That's someone talking. Becky, is that someone talking?
Yeah.
What's it saying? That's someone trying to talk. Okay, we hear you trying to talk. Say again. Thank you. That's someone talking. I heard it. What the hell? That's creepy. Freaking creepy. I freaking heard it. It's like, do it again.
With my own ears.
Yeah, thank you. I heard. And then I looked at you and I seen your eyes. Thank you. Go on, try. Just keep trying. Yeah. We might be able to actually know what you're saying when we go back. We just can't quite get it at the minute, what you're saying. Just keep trying as hard as you can. We're here to help you. We're not here to harm you. We're here to help you. We want to know your story. Something behind you. Footsteps. What, you hearing footsteps? Right, okay. Is that you you walking towards Becky? Tell you what, blow in her ear. Blow in Becky's ear. I actually feel like my heart rate's got, you know, when I get like that. What was that? There's
The fridge.
What? The fridge noise or something about the fridge?
No, it's the fridge made a noise.
Oh, right, okay. I thought they'd opened themselves to something to eat. Okay, now that we've got your attention, we need to do more. We know this is your strongest time now. It's now 25 to 4 in the morning. Can you say Becky as hard as you can? We may not hear you now, but we'll hear you when we go back. I feel as though there's something through that where the washing machine is. What you talking? Yeah, talking. Go on. What they saying? Can you hear? More than 2 people. What? 1? Heard it. What was frig was that? Oh my god. Friggin' heard that then. Oh Jesus Christ. Heard that then, Becky. Are you in the living room? If you stand near that glass window, we might see you. A reflection. Mm.
I just want to try something.
Okay. I've got my eyes everywhere. SB7.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. There's something happening in the kitchen. I'd like to see something. Yeah.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
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 That's the living room. What? What's just happened to that? Did you see that move?
What am I looking at now?
The one in the living room?
Oh, yeah, seen it. Go on, do it again.
Move the camera again.
It did it before, isn't it? I need the camera still. What about the SP7? Okay.
No.
Hmm?
No, it's too loud for down here this time of night.
All right. Okay. There's static happening by the way. The static
Where?
just coming through what I'm hearing.
You're banging in the living room.
I think I just heard a whistle. What did you hear?
Her banging. Well, not banging, tapping. I did.
I never saw that. Come on. Move that camera. I'm going to hang. Push it out.
No.
No. Push Becky over. Joe. Love you.
I need half of the other size, the size of my fucking house.
I know, they wouldn't believe you.
No, they wouldn't.
I just left it there.
Yes, you would. And
Just
that's
leave
all
it
on, and that's all on fucking video. Just
know,
leave there. I can't pick her up. Just leave there.
Just leave it there. We're not uploading now, as I said. I hope people have enjoyed this, because I have. Nothing like it, is it? Put on Spirit, do something, anything. And keep the eye like the top of that setting and just see it move, or reflection in that window. Or drain the light. Not quite sure on there. Can't wait to go back on there. Thanks for watching. But really, thank you. Don't keep that Done. Oh, yes, we see people. That's what you see in the affirmations, you know.
Hold on.
That's great. That's a great shot. Okay, spirits, go past that doorway.
That's where
Are you in
I've
the
seen the apparition.
what?
That's where I see the apparition in that doorway.
That's right. You've seen it twice, haven't you? Sorry, I did that. Ooh. Okay. Spirits, can you go past that door in the hallway or down the stairs? We'll be able to pick you up.
What? Yeah.
Did you say the door?
I'm not quite, I think so, but I'm not 100%. Was you saying door then? Bert. It went, come, Bert. Where do you want Becky to go?
Barry.
Said imp as well. Okay, you asking, you said come, Bert, which is Becky's nickname. Where do you want her to go? Beck. Okay. Can you go past that doorway so we can see it? You know, you could be a shadow, a ball of light. Just go past that doorway for us. I'm sure it just said turn the light on, Becky. It said turn the light on. Turn what light? What do you mean? Turn the light off? Do you like going around in the dark?
Did I just go Becky?
Yeah, it's saying your name all the while. Becky. What? Do you want to talk to Becky? You need to go and talk to her then, so we can hear you. Okay, are you making it go dark in that hallway? Because it looks like it's going darker. Right, underneath the stairs, Becky.
Yeah.
It's going like black. I don't know what's under there, but to me, it looks like it's going really black. Okay.
I can still see under it from my view.
Well,
there's a Hoover and a bag.
Right, it looks like, I mean, like I said, I've got it on big screen, but it looks like it's going really black. Are you making that go really black? How many's with Becky right now? How many spirits are with Becky? Did you say one? I know there's more than one there, but is the one just with Becky right now? Beck. Hang on, do what? Someone just said, do it. Do what? Can you walk near Becky so Becky can hear you? Can you try and walk in the kitchen? Hi. It's gone really, really dark, even on the stairs now. Okay, I heard something then, and it wasn't off the necrophonic. It was something. I heard something else, and it wasn't coming through on the necrophonic then. Is that you trying to speak? What's our nicknames? Bert. What's my name? That's my nickname. Don't know mine, do you? Can't say it. Hang on, what's happened there? What's happened? Camera's gone off. Becky?
Yeah.
What's happened? The camera on the it went off and it's come back on again. Have you just manipulated that to go on and off the camera? You just turned the camera off, didn't you? Who is it? Do you know you're dead? That's not what. I said loft. Is one of you in the loft again? It's asking to come here. Come where? Where do you want Becky to go? Something near the door. It said Becky then, near the door.
Yeah, I'm watching the screen.
Okay. Can you come past that door? Near the stairs, please. Becky. Who are you telling to shut? You keep going shh. Who are you telling to shh? Okay, who's the Irishman?
Donald.
Just one at a time. It really is hard to hear when you all come at once. Just one. Just one step forward. Becky. Portal. Right. Okay. Where's the portal in that house? Ask. Where's the portal in the house? Where's the portal in that home? Hi. Portal. Okay. But where is it? You're gone quiet. You're not talking. Jesus Christ, let me jump then. Hi. Bert, yeah. Paul. Help who? What would you like help with? Who was excuse me. Who was the nurse? Is there a nurse there? Come where? You keep asking to go. Where do you want us to go? Sit.
Just say shit.
I'm not quite sure. Do you want us to go back in the living room? Just said, oof, just said Jilly. You're going to have to tell us where you are or make a noise. Because we don't know where you are in the house. Are you hiding?
It's gone really quiet here.
Good.
What, love?
It's gone really quiet here.
Do you want to pack in now? Tired? Yeah. Is there anything else you want to say to Becky and myself before we go? You want to speak through my device? Tell us.
Yeah.
Tess. Thank you. Is Tess there with Becky? Is her mum there? Brave. Yeah, she's very brave. Is that what you're telling us? Is that a mum saying she is very brave? Very brave what she did tonight. You know you're protecting. You're protecting Becky. And Paul. Paul there as well. Can you go behind Becky and touch Becky's shoulder? Or make it go cold? I think Becky's getting tired now. Tired, sweetie. Tired now. Well, we can wrap it up. I think when we go back in it, we'll have quite a bit of evidence. What was that?
That's a boiler.
Oh. You don't miss a trick though, do you? Okay, debunked. I think it's been a good night. I think we're going to go back on it and we're going to sort of hear a lot of stuff. What do you think?
Yeah, I've enjoyed it. I'm stiff.
I have. Yeah. I'll come back on cam. Do you know, I forgot I was off cam. I'll just come on cam and I'm back again. Hang on. Let me turn it right. I've got it the other way, you see. Let's turn that off. Where am I? Let's see. For anyone left in here, I've no clue. I'm going to read the prayer as well again. Because obviously we've gone for quite a long time using a lot of spirit boxes and God knows what. Because obviously we've gone. Hang on, let me turn that down. I'm using a lot of spirit. Yeah. Right. And there's still 4 left in. And we've got 14 thumbs up. Thank you ever so much. You're very kind. We hope you've enjoyed it as much as we have. 4 people left in. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to say the prayer. And then I'll come on cam, yeah. Where am I? Okay. And hopefully then. Okay. St. Michael the Archangel. What the hell is that? What's that hissing? Like a static.
Huh?
It's like static, isn't it?
The what?
Okay, I'll just hang on. I
can hear you.
No, it's like.
Oh, I just turned my phone off.
St. Michael the Archangel, defend us in battle. Be our protection against the wickedness of snares and devils. May God rebuke him and humbly pray. O Prince of heaven and hosts, by the power of God, into hell, keep all evil spirits in the world for the rid of souls. Amen.
Amen.
We've got all I like us around protection. And I'm going to okay, guys, it is now 4:10 in the UK.
Of the AM.
I think it's been a fabulous night. I'd like to thank Becky, my YouTube partner, for all the help she's done tonight. I'm repeating names up. Couldn't wish for a better partner.
I've enjoyed every minute of it.
You did a lot of hard work. That's all to get so she deserves as many thumbs up as you can give her.
Up and down them beams.
Love you all.
I love you too. Okay, everybody, thanks for joining us. We hope you've enjoyed it. And like we say, if you've got a house that you want investigated, we're your girls. my Jennifer. Right, so I'd like to thank everyone who came in the chat, who's watched, who are still watching. My Julie, of course, catching up, keeping up with that chat and putting the links in. And God bless you all.
God bless you all.
Now, because I'm tired.
Peace out.
Peace out, peoples. Love you all.